Right, so this week we're going to tackle another important topic. Right?
Arguably the most important yet.
It's so important. We asked our listeners to send some topics our way that we could try tackling on a podcast, and you came through. We had a whole bunch of absolute just little nuggets of greatness.
We will get to as many of them as we can. I feel like we should preface that as well.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna have to start doing is like making a list, compiling a list of all the previous ideas as well, and then just like every week just picking something from the big
This
lot.
is it. This is what I've sort of tried to do. Although like on Instagram, right, it shows you can obviously see in a seal what everyone's responses are.
Yeah.
And then I just forget that like 24 hours is up. And,
you can't go back to it. I wish you could.
So
I've been trying hard.
I'd say that I did manage to screenshot just before.
I was going to say, just screenshot it. It's pretty easy.
Look, mate, I don't know why I had to go into that.
Yeah.
Peek behind the curtain for all our listeners.
So this week we had the topic suggested of the best bromances in TV and film.
Well, actually, it was just film.
Okay, just film, but we've branched it out to include TV as well. Because actually, I was, when I first thought, okay, we're doing bromances in film and TV.
Absolutely.
I thought, right, I got loads. And it's harder to think of than you think until you go to Google. And so many have come up that I've completely forgot about. That are just like, that is a good bromance.
It is a good bromance, yeah, man. Yeah. So we're just going to sift through. So I basically was like, Nick, we're not going to come up with a certain amount each. Let's just both think of all of the good bromances we can think of, and we are going to throw ourselves through this like fucking no one's business, mate.
Let's do it, mate. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, but Nick, you didn't tell us who suggested it.
Oh, yeah. This was suggested by the lovely Tom Canner, or Tom Chainer on Instagram.
I frankly cannot believe it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
He did it. I think you just broke the internet.
I think I did.
And you're
just
not even naked?
Check. Not even naked, no. I did it fully clothed. I did it fully clothed. So fuck you, Kim Kardashian. Let's see you try that, you little bitch.
Mate, calm down.
I'm sorry.
That's pretty crazy. Okay, now that we've established who suggested this beautiful, important topic.
Should we talk about some?
Yeah, let's get head first into it. Do you wanna take the reins here, mate?
Oh, mate, I frankly, Nick, I didn't ever think you would ask, and it has brought me such joy.
Did. So, go ahead, mate. Tell me.
Thought that I would go first.
Yeah, well, I want to hear everything you have to say about romance.
I found some. I don't know really what order to do this. Some of them are so obvious, and people are going to be going, "Of course they are." Yeah. We're going to miss some as well. I mean, look, right. The first thing I thought when I saw it was like, okay, this is number one bromance of all time in film. Frodo and Sam from Lord of the Rings, right?
Classic. An absolute classic. I'll tell you what, actually, that didn't come to mind.
How did that not come to mind? He carries him up a mountain, Nick.
I think it's one of those things of it's so obvious that it just slipped through the radar. But it's so obvious.
Are you about to tell me that you've literally got like I don't know, one thing on your list and it's like fucking Forrest Gump in his bench?
No, it's so obscure. It's like the left tree to the side of the frame at 47 seconds and You've Got Mail, and also Tom Hanks. No, but yeah, I think that is the number one.
Could you imagine? That's all we say about each of them. Oh yeah, sweet. I actually think next one.
We just list them off.
I think too.
This is a bromance. Yeah,
this is a bromance. Two men.
Nice. Right. Let's really get to the nitty gritty of why the Lord of the Rings bromance is maybe the ultimate bromance. I think it's because they're both somewhat whiny. And they both need...
Since when has that been the fucking benchmark to meet a bromance?
Because hear me out. They need each other, Stuart.
Oh, deep, man. Yeah, they do.
I love a good bromance when it's too strong, like bam, 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 bam. But this is the ultimate bromance because they're falling on each other all the time, metaphorically and literally falling on each other, carrying each other up mountains. Definitely, I mean, they fucked, right?
Oh, they have to have.
They have to have fucked.
Yeah, you cannot tell me they didn't fuck.
Yeah, look at that film. Look at any of the three films. Tell me they didn't fuck and also have that chemistry. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's something there. There's a glisten behind both of their eyes.
My favourite thing about them, right, is that they're clearly like best buddies at the beginning, but they go on literally the biggest journey of anyone ever. And then you know, at the end of it, they're just fucking. I don't ever want. This is the best sign of a good bromance for me, is that I'm just like, I don't ever want to leave you myself. No. I just want to watch you two do anything. That is it. The ultimate sign of a good bromance is that I don't care what you're doing. I can watch you do anything.
And I will add my one. I don't know what the right word is, but my one thing about the bromance that you know, it's sometimes it's a little bit. I'm not going to say one-sided, but it feels like Sam is definitely carrying a lot of the weight sometimes, if you know what I'm saying. Like, there's so many points in all three of the films where Frodo is just laying it out, just absolutely off his fucking mop. And Sam is the one
in Frodo's defense, he has got the One Ring on.
Yeah, that is true. He
is
the
going
one doing
psychologically insane.
Yeah, that
a lot
is
of the
true.
time at the hands of one of the darkest forces of evil you can possibly imagine. So
we'll give him a
free pass.
Yeah,
easy to get, Nick. Easy
that's
to
true. Yeah, but I mean, it's just because whenever I think of any of the emotional parts between them two, I think of something that Sam's saying. Never Frodo.
Usually,
Do you know what I mean?
Because he's usually the one to say it, you know, and I don't think that's to anyone's detriment.
No, I think that's actually.
I think, you know, there's always givers, there's always takers, baby.
Oh my god!
No, but before we move on to another one, because we can't just talk about Lord of the Rings.
No, we can't. That'll be
maybe we should later on.
That'll be good.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people would say, "Oh, the best part of their bromance is when they get to the Mount Doom and you get the incredible. I can't carry it, but I can't carry it for you, but I will carry you. Amazing moment of bromance. My favorite bit of Frodo and Sam is genuinely one of the best bits, one of the best endings of any film in a trilogy that's made up of amazing endings. Yeah, is End of Two Towers, which is that lovely monologue to him, and he's comforting Frodo. And he's like, "Oh, Mr. Frodo, and that there is some good left in all." I don't know what he's coming.
Doesn't it end on Gollum?
Yeah, but there's a monologue from Sam at the end of Two Towers, and everything looks like it's just going to fucking shit, and he's like, that there is some good left, and you're like, oh man,
and the music's there, and the music is there,
and also the music is there.
And if you didn't notice the music that was there, the music's there as well to help you out.
I can confirm that.
Yeah, my favourite part is everyone seems to gloss it over, but it's the balls deep threesome between Frodo, Sam, and Gollum. No one really mentions it, but it is there.
No, it is there.
It is there, right? I watched the right version.
I don't remember. I don't remember it, Nick.
Yeah, look, you made me download it. I got it on Pirate Bay. It was lordofthebumrings.mp4.bigtits1. I'm pretty sure.
See, what you've done what you've done there, Nick, is you have not actually downloaded 11 Academy Award winning fantasy epic film Lord of the Rings. What I think you've done is, Nick, you've maybe just downloaded vicious gay porn.
Oh, see, I thought it was just the extended edition.
Nope.
I thought these were scenes they just added. I don't remember these when I was 10.
Well, I don't know if adding is what they were doing, Nick, but it was...
Maybe they were adding scenes, but they were subtracting from the story, is all I'm going to say. I'm not one to review Lord of the Rings porn, but they took a lot away from it.
They added a nudity. They certainly lost in character development.
They truly did. Right, let's go on to another bromance.
Go on, what have you got? Go on, hit me up.
And I'm gonna flip over to TV. You know, that was a good film.
No, Nick, let's not do that.
Why?
Okay, we can do that. I mean, not that there are any rules here, but why not just do movies and then film?
Fine.
I mean, movies and then TV.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. Sorry to do your rotten like that in front of all the listeners.
No, it's fine. It's just like, don't talk to me again. So this one went under the radar. I didn't think about it, and then I saw it and was like, fuck yeah, man. That is exactly what a bromance needs.
Yeah, go on.
And that's Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Both of those two.
That is classic.
In both, but wait, is there three Harold and Kumar?
I was thinking of Harold and Kumar and
White Castle, Escape.
Well, White Castle's the first one.
Yeah, and then it was like Escape from something, wasn't it?
Didn't they do that stupid Christmas?
Oh, they did a Christmas. Yeah. Either way, Harold and Kumar, that's a good bromance because they get closer through all of the stories, but they start close. They're always fucking high as fuck.
They're friends. I feel like stoner films are like a good source of bromances because who doesn't like because obviously they're just gonna be people hanging out together.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's the perfect It's the perfect petri dish.
Yeah.
To enable a bromance to blossom.
Absolutely, and also grow. John Cho.
So. Yeah, exactly. He's great. He actually like suddenly. Wait. Who's the other one? They both got. Well, right. This is the one thing.
He's doesn't. Oh, what's his name? But doesn't he work for the White? Didn't he work in the White House for a bit?
What?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure.
Is that the plot of a film he's in?
Was it Cal Penn? Is that it?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, right? I'm googling it, but I'm sure Cal Penn works in the White House.
Why you Google it? What I always wonder is whether, because it's quite an older film. I remember watching it when we were younger, but was that what made them both kind of burst into the scene, or were they big before? Because obviously John Cho is in loads of big shit now, but was he in big stuff before? And was that part of? Do they have a bromance in real life? That's what I need to know.
So many answers. I feel like I have no reason to really believe this at all, and no evidence for it. But I feel like they're one of the bromances that isn't really there in real life.
Yeah. Well,
I just feel like I don't regularly see them hanging out.
No.
And I know that I don't. Obviously, I don't.
But it doesn't take away from the bromance in the film.
It doesn't. And also, yes, I can confirm, Cal Penn was in fact the former associate director of the White House Office of Public Liaison.
No fucking way.
His literal top line of his Wikipedia bio, which is obviously the basis of any strong internet believability, is known professionally as Cal Penn. Is an American actor, comedian, and civil servant.
Wow.
Crazy, man.
What a guy.
I think he, I don't know, I'm not going to go into too much of it, but I think he did, no, he went after, I don't fucking know. Mental, though. That's a bit of trivia for you, mate.
Crazy.
On the subject of stoner films, though, I've got another fucking classic bromance.
Oh, here we go. I think I know what you're going to...
so good.
What you're going to lay out.
It's Seth Rogen and James Franco.
There we go.
In the Pineapple Express.
This is
Pineapple Express.
This is a good one as well, because we know for a fact they do have a bromance in real life. They're like best friends.
So this film feels like you're watching them just hang out. Like just them actors.
That's so good, isn't it? They're so good together. And they're so good. Do you know what I watched recently? That when I watched the first time, I was like, I had a good time, but I just kind of forgot. And I watched it again. I was like, it's actually well funny.
Go on.
The Interview.
I enjoyed it first, but I've not watched it since.
And it is just because they're really funny together. So their bromance held up so well that it's just... Because Pineapple Express was like the first film they both did where it's like them doing that thing, wasn't it? Obviously, they'd done stuff before.
They had been, obviously, not that was like James Franco had been in Seth Rogen films, and Seth Rogen had been.
Yeah, but I mean, that was their first, both of them,
leading
whatever,
a film together.
Yeah, and then it spawned loads of, because everyone was like, this is fucking amazing, but secondly, you two are so good together, and obviously love doing it.
But they've always been writing. They've been writing and acting partners.
Well, exactly. That's the nice thing, is that the bromance was always there, my brother.
Exactly. But you know what I like about Pineapple Express is that I feel like Pineapple Express, James Franco's role is exactly what I would expect that to be Seth Rogen's role, and I would expect Seth Rogen's role to be played by James Franco, but they didn't, and I kind of. In fact, I have a feeling. Sorry to be spouting trivia left, right, and centre. Bloody hell!
Bloody hell! Are you IMDb, mate? Because
I have a feeling
that out.
I might be completely making this up, so no one actually checked this, but I have a feeling that they actually were originally supposed to play the other roles, and then they just decided, nah, fuck it. I think James Franco was just like, no, fuck it, I want to play that.
That is jokes. I hope that's true.
Yeah, I think it was, but yeah, what a fucking film. Endlessly rewatchable, amazing,
so good.
Always a good time.
Mate, do you know what else is always a good time?
No.
Both this film and the bromance within. And actually, I can't believe I didn't go with it as my first one, because it's just so obvious.
Come on.
The clues in the name is I Love You, Man. Peter Craven and Sidney Fife.
I thought of that one too, but I thought, I thought, is that one too obvious? Because it is literally the whole point of the film.
Is about that, but it is so good. You can't watch that film without just being so happy.
I feel like I absolutely love Paul Rudd, and I also absolutely love Jason Segel, and they're two people that I desperately want to be friends with in real life. So I think that definitely has it could be a I mean, they could not be friends in the film, and I'd still be like, great bromance.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think it would be hard for them both to be in a film. Also, a film about a bromance in which you don't finish and think that was a fucking sick bromance. Because
it really is, though. It goes through it all, though.
It's so good.
It's just a that's like a rom-com, but not the relationship of the couple, the relationship of the best friends.
That's why I love it, because you don't. In a lot of films where there's a good bromance, it's not the forefront of the film. It's like, and also they're fucking great together, and then it usually results in like a spin-off, or not a spin-off.
Yeah, it's often like accidental.
It becomes a bromance in pop culture, but this film is just like, fuck it, it's a bromance. This is a rom-com about these two guys, and it's not. It's completely bromance. It's
and
amazing.
I think as a result of that, this just in, we have to stand. We have to stand.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Wait. Actually, pause for a minute.
Yep.
I'm just hearing right now, straight in from the government press briefing today at 5:00. We have to stand.
We have to stand. Unfortunately, we do have to stand.
Yeah, we do.
Now, what an absolute corker, mate.
Yeah, fantastic. I want to watch that right now. I love it, and I also love. Who's your favourite in that film out of Jason Segel and Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite?
Oh,
it's got to be Jason Segel.
It kind of does, because I love
he's
Jason
so fucking weird in it. It's beautiful. Love it.
Yeah, he is so weird, but also Paul Rudd, maybe just for the slip of the Paris.
Yeah, and also because Paul Rudd. Yeah. I think I'm like, I just prefer Jason Segel anyway.
Wow.
But that's like saying I prefer. I'm trying to think of something now.
Yeah, don't throw yourself in there.
That's
like
saying I prefer. Oh my god, that's like saying I prefer Cadbury's.
Yeah.
To Galaxy.
And what? Okay, I don't know where this is going.
I do prefer Cadbury's. I was trying to find something where they're both fucking great, and it's just edged by just a little bit. Just because I love Jason Segel doesn't mean I don't love Paul Rudd. I just love Jason Segel.
That's fair enough. Jason Segel is absolutely what a man, and so is Paul Rudd. I want to be best friends with them both. Shall I? I've got another good one.
Hit us with another.
I guess we should stick on that kind of like comedy. This is quite an obvious one. It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, obviously.
Oh shit! Yeah, 100%.
Well, frankly, any of the films they've done together. I'm not going to. I mean, you could include A World's End, but they don't. I don't feel like it's much of a bromance in that.
That's like an ensemble one, isn't it?
Yeah, and you only really like the only bromance stuff you get in that film. You're really bringing into it from the fact that you love them together already.
I haven't seen that film in ages. Don't they hate each other in it?
Yeah,
isn't
so
it like
weird? They all sort of hate him, and then.
But that's as a result. You could give that one for bromance because as a result of the two incredible bromances in Shaun of the Dead.
It's sort of like an accidental romance that isn't really in the film.
Yeah, that is it.
But Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, I mean, fuck me, mate. They're so good together. I don't know which one's your favourite.
Well, I don't know. I think they are genuinely both as good as each other, as in film-wise. But I think the bromances, I don't know. I think I prefer the bromance in Hot Fuzz.
You see, I agree because it has some amazing moments. And actually, the end of Hot Fuzz actually genuinely does kind of move me. I'm like, oh, shit.
And also, there's the bit in Hot Fuzz where he stabs his eye with a ketchup thing, and I'm like, fucking great.
That's Hot Fuzz, right? I always forget which one that's in.
Yeah, it is Hot Fuzz because he's like...
No, I don't think it is it? Isn't it Shaun of the Dead? Because...
Is it in both of them?
Does he do it? Because
I'm sure...
In my head, I'm like, it's Shaun of the Dead because he does it to cheer him up after breaking up. But then is it Hot Fuzz because he does it to cheer him up?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Hot Fuzz, but you're actually making me doubt.
I don't actually know. I'm sorry about that, mate. But yeah, I know what scene you mean, and it's amazing. But also, I raise you the scene in Shaun of the Dead where they're throwing records at the zombies.
That is, that's the quintessential. Mate, also just to butt in, it is Hot Fuzz. It's
is it?
Yeah, ketchup packet scene, Hot Fuzz.
My whole life's been a lie. Okay, that is fucking amazing. Yeah,
but yeah, as you said, the record scene, that's just like iconic and maybe the quintessential wrap up of their bromance. It's just
true.
Jokes, I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, both of those films have got amazing arcs for both those characters and that bromance relationship. They all start and end, magically, and in the middle. I mean, they're great.
Yeah, 100%. I think so one more each very quickly, and then we'll find out what we have for breakfast.
Mate, I should bloody hope so, mate.
Let's actually have it.
Yeah, go on, hit me with one.
Sorry, I'm just the list that I wrote earlier,
You're realising it's dog shit.
No, this is it. So,
okay,
Seth and Evan from Superbad.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't watched Superbad in a while, but yeah, they are, aren't they? They are quite a bromance.
Michael Cera and Jonah Hill, yeah.
Don't they spend a lot of that film not liking each other?
Yeah, but isn't it?
But obviously, that's a part of a good bromance.
I haven't seen it in a while, but like, isn't the ending that they? No, because there's the bromance because they thought they were going to go to college together, and then it turns out one of them, can't remember which one isn't, and then at the end it's like sad for a bit, and then then they make up.
Yeah. Mate, that was maybe the greatest recollection of Superbad's plot I think I've ever
I
had,
haven't seen it in long enough to be able to actually.
I'd be forgiven for thinking you hadn't seen it ever after that description.
I don't actually know what you're talking about, mate, because that was so thorough, well thought through, and realised
and terrific. No, but you are right.
I'm insulted,
great bromance.
To be frank, that's a good bromance. Yeah,
and I like that's obviously Seth and Evan. This based on Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg's relationship. Well, exactly. It's like a true, based on true stuff. So
yeah, and I think
adds a nice element. Yeah,
again with the Seth Rogen thing from before, it's like it feels like it's a good bromance because it's based in the fact that it's a bromance in real life. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, good. No, mate. Good, you know what? Good on you, mate. Good bromance, style. Good. That's a good bromance right there. But do you want to know? Do you want to know an even better romance?
Yeah, hit me.
I mean, we've already talked about this film.
Go on.
It's Merry and Pippin in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, another Lord of the Rings one. Yeah, actually, that's true.
Mate, you didn't think of that?
No, that's a more. Right. Okay. Sam and Frodo are the obvious like top bromance in Lord of the Rings, right? But I would argue
through the biggest journey. I guess.
Yeah, and it's the most moving. It's the most whatever. But I would argue that Merry and Pippin's is the most enjoyable to watch. As in terms of just like happy. Whenever they're on screen together, they're just like, I'm just like, you fucking.
And also like they may as well be related, right?
Yeah, are they?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Sick one, mate. Yeah. No. But they are basically the same character. I mean, obviously they're not, and like they have different traits, and you know which one's which. But like, you know what I mean? Like they appear like as one. They just appear in a scene. And it's like, oh, there's Merry and Pippin.
Yeah, and
you
all
couldn't
the stuff
really have one without the other. I feel like in any scene, it'd feel wrong.
Is it them that spends all the time with the trees in the second one?
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and because there's the extended edition one, and they're just blazing up.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you absolutely zoned out. Mate, you gave me a look and you look like a man ready, like a serial killer who'd just been found. Like someone's at your house and having dinner with you, and slowly throughout the night there's been clues that have come out that you're a serial killer.
And he's just
clocked it, and you're just
And I have to pretend that I'm in conversation, but actually I want to get the fuck out.
Would you like another glass? I just need to go get the last glass out of the basement. And then they're just like, fucking get out.
And that's what you just run for it.
You honed that in.
I just lost it, mate. I feel like I was just getting in the mindset of Merry and Pippin as they were blazing.
That's right. I'll forgive you, mate.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. But no, I love him, and I also just love Dominic Monaghan.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. Just lost.
And Billy Boyd as well. I mean, look, everyone in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Might as well be in this, because even when they're not bromances, or indeed are not actually both men, I love them.
Exactly.
All relationships in that film.
This is a